Are you Tenacity? The bounty hunter?
That's me.
I have a contract for you. A man we want to find.
I consider it done. What's his name?
His name's Temperance, but he calls himself Roy. He refuses to join us. He's a renegade. You must be careful, it's said that he's armed.
Armed? You think I usually go after Boy Scouts? Anyway, I know this Roy. I didn't know he was a renegade. We even worked together back in the day. Tough guy. It's gonna cost you.
Name your price. We can't let this man walk free. And if he dies, we'll only be grateful.
All right, I'll be back with his body in a bit. Now get out of here. Your stench is pissing my dog off.
Aber hallo, willkommen bei Yani spielt. Ich spiele Mars Warlocks. Ich könnte ja mal mit Innocent reden. Innocence.
Yes?
I have a few questions to ask you, if it's okay. You said your parents were in the militia?
Yes. My father got wounded in combat a long time ago, but he didn't want to stop fighting. So when the militia started, he and my mother joined up.
A noble intention, except I get the impression the militia isn't around much in these parts. Maybe they all retired when they announced the war was over.
That'd be strange. The militia's still useful. Anyway, you can always ask them.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Ich habe immer noch diesen Kampf vor mir, wie ich das letzte Mal hier aufgehört habe.
I don't think they could follow us. You all right?
Not too well. I need to understand what happened. Somebody's got to know something.
I'm really sorry, kid.
Vielleicht auch nicht.
I know what you're going through and why you need answers, but my priority is for us to survive, too. We gotta find a place to hide out. I had somewhere not far from here back in the day, so let's go see if it's still there.
Okay, you're probably right. Roy, I've never felt this way. I'm so fucking angry, yet I can't even cry.
I understand, I promise. We'll go find Charity after. If anyone knows anything about a rebel or resistance movement, it's her.
Thanks. Really, thank you. You seem to be making a habit of saving my life.
Forget it. Come on, let's go.
Flüchte in die Armenviertel. Wo sind denn wohl die Armenviertel? Ein ungewöhnlicher Ort. Charity's Bar? Da ist ein Händler. Yay. Verlassenes Gebäude. Wo will ich denn hin? Will ich hier hin? Du bist ein Händler?
Hey, psst. I got lots of great stuff to...
A little. Show me what you got.
Ja, show me what you got. Das könnte ich holen. Und ich teile. Flutspritze. Granate. So furchtbar viel Geld habe ich nicht. Schon bald wieder pleite. Was ist das? Brauche ich nicht. Okay, wo ist die Karte? Schon wieder weg. Was ist jetzt da? Ja. Ach ja, super. Ah, ich weiß es wieder. Leertaste. Ich muss einfach viel mehr mit Ausweichen arbeiten, damit die mich gar nicht erst treffen. Mörder und Diebe hier. Weg mit ihr. Oh, es ist nicht mal was dabei. Und da ist noch einer. Erst gehen sie mir auf die Nerven und dann haben sie nicht mal was dabei. So, eigentlich müsste ich ja jetzt schon so gut wie da sein. Ja. Hier. Hier.
Get that bastard for me!
Hier. Halt, falsche Richtung. Oh, hat's meinen Kumpel mal wieder zerrissen. Aus der Ecke raus, ich sehe gar nichts.
We should be okay now, but we're gonna need information, and I figure we're gonna need charity for that.
Treibe die Junkies aus dem Unterschlupf. Okay, das waren Junkies. Dann haben die bestimmt auch nicht viel dabei. Und bestimmt ist auch keiner sauer, wenn ich die umbringe. Pack. Und haben sie angefangen. So, das soll jetzt unser Unterschlupf sein. Besonders nett sieht es hier aber nicht aus. Kann ich da rein? Ist das meins? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ah. Bettchen. Das zu essen, das scheint tatsächlich der Unterschlupf zu sein. Sicherheit, yay, aber mehr gibt es hier auch nicht. Ist ja ein bisschen wenig. Jetzt muss ich doch gerade mal schauen. Wie habe ich doch Punkte zu vergeben? Fähigkeiten bauen. Ach je, das war doch so kompliziert. Was haben wir denn hier? Angriff von hinten verursachen 50% mehr Schaden. Der Effekt der Spritze hält eine Sekunde länger. Und das sie immer mit ihren Angriffen von hinten. Was haben wir denn hier? Minus 25 beim Ausweichen. Das klingt doch gut. Mache ich doch erstmal das. Kritische Treffer ist bestimmt auch gut. Wie viele Punkte habe ich denn noch? Keine mehr. Ja. Was haben wir hier? Wie viele Punkte habe ich? Keine Ahnung. 4. Ah. Damit lässt sich kein Blumentopf gewinnen. Was ist das denn? Stellt 10 Gegenstände her. Ne? Kosten 4 Punkte. Ich weiß nicht, was das bringt. Recycler. Keinen Plan. Ich mach das mal. Ich denke doch, irgendwann werde ich das sowieso alles voll haben. Und wie kann ich das recyceln? Könnte ich das jetzt recyceln? Nein, das wollte ich anlassen. Ich das recyceln? Oh, okay. Habe ich Legierung bekommen. Alles klar. Dann weiter. Wo soll ich hin? Zu Charity. Und hier soll ich hin? Charity, wo bist du? Bist du Charity?
Well, well, well. The handsome Roy is back. And with a cute little boy, too. Care to introduce us?
Charity, this is Innocence. Innocence, this is Charity, a great lady of Chatelet.
A great lady. Don't listen to him, boy. I used to be a whore. Nothing more. But I don't keep my ears plugged.
That's kind of why we came to see you. We'd like to know what happened to some former members of the militia.
Former militia? His family, I suppose. Poor kid. Pretty much all of them were arrested in a single night. No one knows what happened to them after.
Immerhin
I
arrested und
imagine
nicht
there's a
getötet.
kind of a resistance movement, seeing what the government's like. Kid wants to get in touch with them.
You know, they're a secret society. And a secret society is, well, secret, you see? They don't exactly carry signs saying who they are. It'll take time. And I need a favor. Friend of mine disappeared. And she's not the kind of girl anyone
auch noch
files
einen
a
Job
missing person on,
machen
if you
hier.
see what I mean. She left a while back to go to Tierville, and she never came back. Find her, Roy, and I'll find the resistance for you.
In the shopping district, huh?
Ah,
All right,
und wisch die
I'll take
anderen
care of
jetzt.
it.
Sehr schön. Kann man mal ein bisschen chillen. Finde Faith im Händlerviertel von Tierville. Wo ist denn Tierville? Wer bist denn du? Okay, mit dir kann ich nicht reden. Wo ist Tierville? Hier.
Hey, you, sir. Listen, do you think you could help me out?
Problem?
Die Hause?
You can say that again, but I think you're the guy for the job. From what I've seen, you're not the kind scared of duking it out with scumbags.
I'm not planning on making a career out of it.
Of course, but it's for a good cause, see? There's this gang of junkies that's set up in my workshop. I can't go there anymore. And if I can't work, well, I can't earn a living. I'll pay you, of course.
I get the impression you're not exactly short on junkies around here.
Used to be they kept a low profile, but when the army started checking everyone going around the shadow layer, they figured out pretty quick it was a field day for them. The soldiers are too busy standing around at checkpoints on the main streets to go chasing junkies around the slums. So this bunch of bums set up in my place, in my workshop, and there's not a thing I can do. But you'll
Das
help
geht
me,
natürlich
right?
gar nicht.
Please.
Natürlich.
So I get a bunch of addicts out of your place. Then what?
Then I'll give you some serum, of course. And if you ever need a hand, you just let me know. Turnabout and all that, right?
All right, I'll go see those squatters.
Thank you so much. I owe you. And actually,
Muss
I'm
mich
the
jetzt wieder
craftsman around
prügeln.
here.
Roy, wandering evictor. Later.
Wo hat er denn seine Werkstatt? Da?
Don't you take me for a fool, Chance. I can see you've been taking it again. You're looking for trouble? Last time wasn't enough?
Yeah, right. They let us go in the end.
What? Who are you?
I'm the guy who got sent to get this group of jerk-offs out of here one way or another.
Oh yeah? He just tried, you fucking fuck!
Please don't hurt them.
Fucking
They're just
fuck.
kids.
They look old enough to stand and walk to the door, unless maybe they want to crawl.
But they don't know what they're doing. That drug makes them that way. They have no idea what they're doing. To other people and themselves.
Und?
Are you suggesting I let a guy who didn't do a thing pay for them?
No, of course not. That's not what I meant. But violence will only make things worse. I can hardly get through to my son. Please, they're just kids. Go after the ones who take advantage of them instead.
So basically, you want me to take out their dealer? I don't really see how that's any of my business.
They're squatting here to hide, and because their dealer's nearby. If you cut off their supply, you'll be creating a long-term answer to your problem. And you'll be saving lives.
Es wird hier nicht nur einen Dealer geben, nehme ich mal an.
All right, I'll go find the dealer.
Ich habe,
Just don't
glaube
make me
ich, keine
regret
Wahl.
it.
Oh, thank you. Believe me, they'll react fast. I'm a nurse, and I know the effects of all these drugs only too well. Their dealer's called Serenity, I think. He has a place in the shanty. I'll show you on your map.
All right, I'll go pay him a visit.
Map. Bin ich richtig? Der Dealer. Dealer, wo bist du? Zeig dich. Ich will dich hauen mit meinem Maulwurstknochen. Der Dealer. Natürlich noch einmal ganz durch. Ist denn der Dealer? Hier irgendwo ein Dealer? Immerhin Lootkisten, wenn auch kein Dealer. Ist er denn? Nicht hier? Ich dachte. Der Dealer. Eigentlich richtig hier. Und den kann ich.
Serenity, I presume?
You presume too much. If you don't know who you're dealing with, you got no business here.
I know who I'm dealing with. That's why I came to see you. To ask you to stop selling your shit to Chance and his gang. Ask being a euphemism, if you even know what that means.
A feminism, huh? Funny. I don't know what you're talking about. But now I'm the one asking. I'm asking you to leave real fast, or your head'll be asking to get kicked in. If you even know what that means.
Okay, I see we've got a bit of a misunderstanding going on here. What I can do, if needed, is get the message across by taping it to my foot, and then shoving said foot right up your ass until the info gets permanently printed into your brain. And if it's still not clear to you after that, well, we can try violence.
Whoa, hang on a sec, dude. Okay. We got a misunderstanding here. You're right. You show up like that and talk to me about a gang of kids as if they're the only ones come around to see me. But now I think about it a bit, I think I know who you mean. Chance, yeah. The kids who hang out in the old guy's workshop. I see who you mean now. And you know what? No problem. Not one more hit for them. It's over. The kids are blacklisted. Not like I forced them, though. They came looking for me like everybody else. But next time, don't worry. I'll send them right back to Mom. I suppose his mother sent you, huh? Anyway, don't worry about it, all right? Nothing's gonna happen to her.
Better not. If anything does, or if I see those kids strung out again, I know where to find you.
Dem glauben kann. Aber anscheinend war es das. Habe ich das nicht schon? Achso, doch. Und jetzt? Gehe ich zurück zu Dingens und sag ihm, dass seine Werkstatt wieder frei ist. Wenn ich mich nicht unterwegs verirre. Och, jo. Da schießt wieder einer. Ich hab's doch gehört. Nein. Zwei. Noch ein Schießer. Chaka. Das klappt doch schon besser. Und wer anfängt, der wird eben auch erledigt. So einfach ist das. Müssten mich ja nur in Ruhe lassen. Dann könnten sie ihr Serum für sich behalten. Aber so nicht. So. Und jetzt muss ich ein bisschen umgucken. Schnipp hier noch was rum. Sehe aber nichts. Bevor ich mich jetzt komplett verlaufe. Ne, das war sogar richtig. Was denn jetzt schon wieder? Schieße. Dann nützt dir deine Knarre auch nichts mehr. So. Oh, da ist ja noch einer. Den habe ich gar nicht gesehen. So werde ich noch reich. Tja, so natürlich nicht. Okay. Vier. Und Nummer 5. Sehr schön. Orientieren.
Thank you. I'd never be back in my workshop if it hadn't been for you. You saved my life, you know?
Sure,
immer
return the
gerne.
favor. I went for a non-violent approach. At least with them. They decided to leave the place on their own.
Yeah, well, they didn't look real happy. They even threatened me. But at least they left. Guess I should think about getting some kind of weapon. I gotta be able to protect myself.
Might be a good idea, you know?
So
The
fängt's an.
scumbags around here may not be hard to impress, but if you don't show a few teeth, you'll sleep outside again and they'll just walk all over you.
Ah, you got that right. I'll go equip myself.
Since you've been living here, you must have heard about Charity, I guess.
Of course. Great woman. I don't even want to think what things would be like around here without her.
I suppose so.
It's not what you think. She's got good company, that's for sure, but that's not all she does. You know?
Really?
May seem like an old-fashioned idea, but she's a good person. She helps people. And has enough influence so things run pretty much smoothly, even though the militia disappeared. It's sure not the source or its soldiers who are gonna do that for us. Hooker or not, it's people like her that we need, not them. Maybe Wisdom and his guard dog should try selling their bodies to see what it's like. They could do with a change of perspective. I mean, don't go repeating that, of course. You tend to relax a bit when the cat's not around.
No problem. I can't even think of how to fit it into a conversation. I gotta admit, I don't really see why you stick around this dump.
We moved here nearly 40 years ago, my wife and I. Wasn't the lap of luxury, but we couldn't really afford anything else. And there were things to do around here at the time. She was an artist, you know? I just ran the store. Compared to what she could do with her hands, the technomancers were nothing. She was a real magician. She's not here anymore. But I can't leave our workshop. We built it together. I'd have liked to know the place was going to survive both of us. If we'd had a kid, that would have been what we wanted more than anything. Well, almost anything.
I see. What's the deal with this place? How'd it become the hangout for all the addicts in Shadow Lair?
Not all of them, really. But if I told you this part of the city used to be really happy and lively, well, that'd be a happy and lively pile of crap. I've been living here for 40 years now, and it's only ever been a slum. The slum, like everyone calls it, even if none of the other parts of town are all that great either. Anyway, it still found a way to go downhill. People weren't real happy, that's for sure, but they at least didn't go getting all violent like that. They got sold a dream, and they were let down.
And who sold it to them?
Geht noch was.
Oh, lots of folks. Same ones that promised everybody water, a place in the shade, or even just a job to make life easier. You know. The same one who promised them a future if they joined the army and told everybody one day we'll all go back to Earth. And of course there's those that try to get you to believe everything will be better as soon as you stick a needle in your arm. But those guys are smart. Half the time, what they say is true. One of them hangs out here, apparently. Don't ask me where, but the slum's his turf. And seeing as the army doesn't come around that often, pretty much all the junkies are here.
I thought you couldn't stand those addicts.
Sometimes I get carried away, say things I shouldn't. But you got my workshop back for me, and that's all I needed. I got nothing against those kids, to be honest. You can't really say they ever had it easy. Back in the day, we weren't exactly well off, but at least we had hope.
Later.
Alles klar, das waren alle Optionen. Also ein ausführliches Gespräch mit ihm geführt. Aufgabe abgeschlossen. Und Stufenaufstieg. Und ich muss wieder ganz woanders hin. Nämlich da. Finde Faith. Das muss ich dann natürlich das nächste Mal machen. Weil die Folge ist jetzt lang genug. Also bedanke ich mich jetzt erstmal fürs Zuschauen. Versuche die richtige Richtung zu finden. Das sieht nicht gut aus. Aber das, wie gesagt, hebe ich mir fürs nächste Mal auf. Für jetzt war es das erstmal. Also vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis dann. Ciao.